You excited for this build, Zach?
Super.
Zach's real excited for this build, guys. You excited to build?
I'm very excited.
He's very excited to build. Not as excited as me, though. Boom. Good morning, everybody. Connor here with Just Add Water. I have my lovely crew of Zach and Sid with me here today. And today, we're back out in Pella. So this little feature behind me might look a little bit familiar. We installed this pondless waterfall system last season, towards later in the year, towards the end of the season. And yeah, we're back here already, getting ready to do a little bit of a revamp to it. So homeowners really enjoyed it. They really sort of understood and start to figure out how they used this feature last year. So they want to make a few little tweaks to it. So let's take a peek at what it is now, and we'll talk about how we're going to change it up. All right, guys, so here's the feature that we are going to be adjusting a little bit. It's a little bit of, I guess you could call this a plastic surgery on this feature. We're going to keep majority of it the same, the way it is. But this section right in front of me, we're going to do a little bit something different with. So we're actually going to remove this section of the stream and make it a real deep stream section. Essentially a one-shelf pond, I guess you could say. So we're going to tear everything out from that real big rock back all the way through here to up to that rock. And then we're going to get all this liner exposed. We'll get all the gravel pulled out. We're going to cut our liner out. And then we are actually going to excavate down about 16 inches through this area to get us a nice deep pooling section out and around here. They really enjoy how this big, nice, flat, slow moving area comes through here, but we want to expand it. So we're going to make it a little bit wider, a lot deeper, and then we're going to actually throw a biofall filter up top, because essentially it's going to be a small little pond down here now. So homeowners want to be able to put some small goldfish in here or smaller koi, so that's the goal. Rip this out, dig ourselves down, put in our new liner, rebuild the waterfall, get a tuck done, hook in a biofall, hook in our plumbing, and then we're on our way and going. So that's the process. Come with us as we get it taken care of. Alrighty, guys, so we got majority of our rocks taken out. These are all the smaller ones that, you know, are easy peasy. And then we got a couple of these bigger guys that they left us a little sweaty and out of breath, but they're out of there. So getting the gravel pulled out of the bottom section. We're going to store all of our gravel over here on some fabric while we do this so we can reuse it. Then we are going to cut our liner right about here. Unless we're able to pull our old flop out, we'll cut our liner so then we can flop back in that way. Or, and then back up in here, we will cut across here so then we can flop our liner from up here into the new section we are adding on. So that's what we're working on right now. We're going to get all this gravel taken out, get our liner removed, then we'll mark off our section we're going to start digging, shoot our heights, and we'll start digging. We'll get back to you guys once our shovels are in the ground. Alright, guys, so we are to the point where we are now excavating out this portion of the deep stream. So we got our old liner pulled up. We were able to pull out our old flop from behind that old waterfall, and then we just went ahead and we cut some liner back here, so then we left with plenty so we can flop into the new section we are adding. So got quite a bit of digging to do. You can watch this pond unfold as these beautiful young men start digging our hole. And while they're working on that, I'm going to be up top there getting the biofall situation taken care of. So enjoy the wonders of dirt being moved from here to over there, and once the biofalls get going, I'll show you what we're doing on up there. Let's go. Just keep digging, just keep digging, just keep digging, digging.
What do? Dig. We dig all day.
You like that shovel already, Zach? You're rethinking your job here?
No.
No, he's lying. Alright, guys, we're making some good progress. We are all very out of shape.
Whoa. Easy now.
He's just skinny, so he can't be out of shape. I'm out of shape. I'll speak for myself. Wow, digging ponds really gets you, that's for sure. I wish we would have had 2 wheelbarrows. That would have been a lot more convenient than just this one wheelbarrow, but you know what? Homeowners allowing us to dump a lot of this soil on their site. He's gonna reuse a lot of it for landscaping, so it's not too bad. We're getting her done. So I'm gonna actually clip you to the wheelbarrow. Come with me as I dump some loads. Woo! We have got our hole dug. Let's take a peek at what's next. So we got our liner out here. Our next step is we're gonna get this liner laid in and see how it's gonna sit in here for us. That is gonna determine how much out here we can then dig out. So here's the steps. We're gonna lay our liner in, figure out what our digging is gonna look like for this little bit of a shoe coming out here, where we're gonna come out a little bit closer to the patio. So it's a nice little zero entry spot where you can dip your toes in. And once we figure out exactly how that's gonna go with how much liner play we have, we'll get our flop taken care of. We'll get our flop taken care of. We're gonna get our biofall installed up top, and then we're just gonna rock this in. So we're gonna put the liner in and go from there. Gorgeous people, I am still here and back. Zach is still here and back. I don't know where Sid went. He's around here somewhere, but he's here and back. So anywho, come with me as we finish this here flop behind me. Woo! Whee! All right, so what are we doing with that? Alrighty, so what we are doing here is we are making a waterproof overlap, or what we like to call a flop. So with these flops, we use elevation change and gravity and the way the water flows to make a seal, so we don't have to go about doing any sort of seaming or anything like that. It makes a really good waterproof transition from one level to the next, as long as you have elevation change. So we have our old line, or not our old liner, this is the liner from our pond, and as we work our way upstream, we want the liner from upstream to fold down over the liner as we go downstream. So we got it taken care of in here. We were able to get everything dug out from back and behind this rock, take our liner from this pooling section and tuck it down to the base of all three of these rocks. We got between 6 and 8 inches of elevation from the bottom of that to where our dam sits at. So that elevation change is going to allow the water to come across and fall down without getting back up in behind there and causing a leak somewhere through here. So we got this one done. Now what we're going to do here is we got our liner set up. We have it getting back up to the next shelf where it lays flat, so it's going to get locked in. And we'll take our piece of liner from the stream up above, open it up, lay it out, and that's how we do a flop. So it's a little bit more in depth than that. Obviously we have to come in here and we'll build a waterfall right through this section to really lock everything in, and then we'll be able to come down, transition into this deeper pooling section. We'll get our rock work done through here. Water's going to get real deep and slow, and it's going to come here and go back to our basin. So that's what we're looking at right now. Hey, that's what we're looking at right now. Everything's going pretty smooth, pretty spiffy, so we're having fun. It's an enjoyable build. We're having a good time.
Yo, what up guys? This is Zach with Just Add Water. It's my first pond build, and let's see what the guys are doing. Okay, what are we up to, Connor?
Oh, we are rocking in this pond here. So as you can see, we've got all of our liner put in, everything. We got our waterfall rebuilt on our flop. We didn't bring any foam with us today because we didn't think we were going to rebuild any waterfall, but tomorrow we'll make sure we get foam brought in, get that foamed up, re-rock in that stream once everything's foamed and dried, so then it all ties in nicely together. As you can see, we got about 60% of our rock work done in the actual pooling area itself. We got one big rock here to act as a frame for sort of a cove area we're going to get into right here. We got another big rock right over here. Well, we actually got two of them, as you can tell. One of them is going to go further back into the corner, so then we can sort of have a seat back there. And I think this other one we're going to bring in right through here to sort of make a little bit of a wall, so water comes in through here, gets really slow and sort of stops moving right through this area. That way the fish, or the koi fish or goldfish or whatever fish they decide to put in here, they got a nice calm spot, so they're not just getting rushed right over that waterfall. This is also going to allow us so the homeowner can start feeding their fish in an area where that food's not going to get away from them, so they can understand what's about ready to happen and how to go about eating without getting all of it washed away as waste. So that's what we're doing here. Got a couple more rocks to set, and then once we get those rocks set today, we'll call it a day. We'll come back with all of our other stuff we need tomorrow. Finish her up.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sydney with Just Add Water here. Just wanted to touch base and make sure that is Connor in the background having a good time in the hole. We'll leave him be for now. So I'm gonna walk you over here and give you a quick little look at what I'm up to. Right now, just getting this plumbing line connected into our MPT on the biofall. We've not done the faceplate yet, as we're just getting it connected and everything good. This is not level and or dug out. This is simply just getting a connection, figuring out where we're at, and moving on from there. So I'll catch back with you guys in a little bit once we get everything a bit more settled, probably tomorrow. And yeah.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Day 2 out here in Pella, and we made some good progress yesterday. So let's wrap it up today. We'll take a peek at what we got left to do, talk about a little bit of our game plan. We'll get after it, and then before day's end, we'll have a running feature completed up, tidied up, and wrapped up to show you. It's a little bit nice today, you know? Sun's not over this big old tree behind me yet, so we got this nice shaded area. We're gonna go crank some stuff out, and it's gonna be a good day. Happy Thursday, everybody. Whatever day you're watching this, let's go. All right, so as you can see, we got about 70% of our rock work done yesterday. The last bit of rock work we have is to create this little cove area. So we're gonna have to do a little more excavation, and we're gonna go rock work, excavation, and work our way out. Get this stone sort of recessed and buried back in here as a nice flat sort of seat stone. Cast your legs out into the pond area. We'll tie our rock work in back into the waterfall section over there. Same over here. We got to get foam laid on the back sides of the waterfalls, make sure water goes where we want it to. And currently the boys up top are working on the biofall. So while they do the biofall, I'm going to get some stuff foamed up and tweak my waterfalls a little bit. Hand the camera over to them, and they'll walk you through everything they're doing, and you can join their process. So here you go.
Good morning, guys. Sydney here with Just Add Water. Just want to give you a quick update on how everything's going with this biofall. Right now we got the plumbing line hooked in, got our bulkhead set with our plugs in. Everything looks good. We're going to start by leveling out the bottom, making sure the biofall sits nice and even, so we're not having any kind of overflows over the edge and everything comes out perfect for us. Me and Zach can get this thing looking right. Check back with you. Do you see that? It's pretty good.
Yeah, we're pretty awesome.
That's what I said.
Well, you see my pretty face again, so must mean something's going on. Oh yeah, we are all wrapped up here in Pella. This was a really fun job for us to do. It was great because we did this feature last year, and within a year the homeowner had us come back out and he wanted us to make it bigger and make it better. So that's what we did. Came out here, we made this feature bigger and better. I absolutely love the way this feature turned out. Let us know what you guys think about it down below in the comments. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, click that bell so you get notified every time we upload. We upload daily shorts, and we upload a new YouTube video every Wednesday. Here's the final results, guys. You guys have a great day. We'll catch you next time.
Yo, what's up guys? This is Zach with Just Had Water. Just reminding you to stay hydrated.